Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. First leg, Raymond at throw first. Game on!
Yeah, massive opportunity for both players here. Debutants in this competition, and they'll both be confident of getting to the final. Not had many meetings in their career. The last meeting was in a Players' Championship in Barnsley in April, which Mensah won. A notable meeting in the Grand Slam of Darts last year, which Raymond won.
And he's been the story of the weekend, as Mensah, make no mistake about that. Not many would have anticipated him being flawless through the group. And what a likeable character he is as well. I just sense he's starting to believe that he belongs here.
Oh, without doubt. Yeah, he's a great guy as well, and he's an inspiration to play as well, because he was at he's a lower ranked player for the forefront of his career. He just really upped it the last 3 years. He can inspire players who are down there now, myself included.
Slowish start from Van Barneveld.
Raymond won't want to let Mensah build up a lead. We've seen what he can do when he leads from the front in all his group games. Peter Wright put him under a little bit of pressure to get back in his game, but ultimately it wasn't enough for Mensah. He's a good front runner.
45.
And you're on TV for the rest of the evening. Back with Barneveld with the darts. First leg of semi-final number 1. Still to come. We have the legend Phil the Power Taylor on his swan song against Gary Anderson, who came through by the skin of his teeth. Not the most explosive start here.
No, it's a bit edgy, it's a bit obviously, but Raymond throwing first will just want to get the leg on the board. The last thing you want to do is get broken in your first leg. And that visit will ensure that he gets at least 2 darts or double on his next visit.
Mensah way back. All he can do is try and apply a little bit of pressure here. First opportunity then for Barney. Two tens to strike first. No.
These are the opportunities you can't afford, Mensah. This is what he's about. He rarely passes up an opportunity. If you're looking at triple 20. Of course, a triple 16 for a double 14.
He loves a double 14. A reprieve for Raymond. 2 tens. Doesn't tend to miss that too often in a row. First blood to Barney.
Slow start in that leg, but Raymond will be obviously relieved having the darts just to register the first leg on the board.
100.
Yes, he knows. Early opportunity, long way to go. Barney arriving here in Cardiff relatively refreshed after a fortnight off. Oh dear. Sorry about that.
You mentioned Raymond's had a bit of time off his last appearance he got to the final of the Perth Masters, losing out to Gary Anderson.
First max of the night from Suljovic, and the crowd, a near capacity crowd. Look at that, 3,000 of darts fanatics inside this venue.
And so got a good lead in this leg. He'll have more than likely have, well, he will have 6 darts at the 1-3-1 now, so no dramas here, just maybe just want to lay up the shot.
Great start. Treble 13 would leave a couple of 16s. Well, big 18, he'll be back for tops.
It's a good visit for Mensah. There's nothing worse when you've got 6 darts at a finish and you don't lay it up, leave 3 darts to double, but it's a perfect visit for him. And you want to hit this first dart now, get his first leg on the board in this semi-final.
Yeah, Barney's miles off. This would be a nerve settler.
Game show, second leg.
That'll do it.
Third leg, Raymond through first.
It's the extra incentive for Mensur Suljovic as well. If he does win this game, it'll be his biggest payday in darts, and also a place in the Grand Slam of darts, which is in Wolverhampton in November.
Yes, 25 grand for the loser of this semi-final. 50,000 minimum to make it to the final, and 100,000 for the big one tonight. That's what Barney's got his eye on. Suljovic said he hasn't, but hey, deep down, you're kidding me, aren't you?
Yeah, I think, how can he not believe in himself? He was unbelievable in the group stage, and I'd say he's settled slightly better than Raymond. We're only 2 legs old, of course, but he seems nervous.
Yeah, a few missed opportunities from both players so far, but Mensur Suljovic has absolutely nothing to lose here. He had nothing to lose in the group stage, and he won his group. And here he is against the legend Raymond van Barneveld, a 5 times world champion. First to 11 for a place in the final.
Yeah, definitely. And I'm pleased for Mensur, because we touched on the pre-match interview. People doubted whether he belongs in these big comps with the top players, but he's ranked number 7 in the world, and he deserves a shot with these big guys, and he can compete with them.
122.
Great cover from van Barneveld on throw, and Barney in firm control of his throw.
Raymond, you require 82.
So bullseye for 16s. Ooh, 13 then maybe. Double 12 he's left.
Game show.
Well, by hook or by crook, that's a great finish.
Not the way Raymond envisaged going, but he'd be delighted to put that away then. I know Mensur was back on 148. You don't want to give Mensur an opportunity out.
85.
And the van Barneveld fans find their voice. Here we go.
Nasty deflection with the third ever. Raymond settling in now. He's a slow start in the first 2 legs, but he's found his feet now.
It's the gentle, as you can see on the flights. Opportunity here for van Barneveld. That last start will help.
Mensur need a couple of triples here, or Raymond could take control of this leg against the throw as well.
He's so good, isn't he, Barney, at just sensing a key moment in a match. The way he finished that previous leg with a flourish, albeit round the houses, and he's just thinking, right, if I strike now, suddenly I could possibly turn the screw early. Yeah,
definitely. And like Alan touched on in the studio, he's in a really good place. He's not shaking his head. He seems confident. He seems determined. Happy, obviously, with his new dart. He's and he's created an opportunity for himself in his leg.
140. Raymond, you require 170.
Van Barneveld with the big one for the first break of throw. Not this time.
58.
He's slightly disappointed that visit, Ray. He's half took control of this leg. I'd say Mensur favourite for this leg. We'll see. Look at triple 20. Chance for Raymond then, because he can pepper the same target. He'll stay on the 20s. Triple 20 ideally first. Big 20 or big 12. Double 16. The first break.
96. Mensur requires 60.
Can he get himself out of jail here? 2 darts at tops for 2-2. Yes, needs the one. And that's what it means. He knew that was a dangerous point in the match, even this early on.
Yeah, the famous Mensur headbutt there. 4 legs, both had 1 opportunity on the other's throw. So two legs all, fair score so far.
170.
Wonderful darts from Raymond van Barneveld. And not a flicker of emotion.
85.
So just showing a little sign of frustration on that visit there. Cheer from the crowd there because the 9 dart has gone.
58.
It's the pantomime boos, which seem to grow louder as the day and the alcohol consumption goes longer. Here we go, Mensah. There we go.
Great visit from Mensah.
And his strong Mexican fan base enjoyed that.
60.
After Raymond starting with a 177, before he take controls there, Mensah, especially now, will stay there.
170.
Brilliant darts from Suljovic. If you're turning us on tonight, thinking, who is this guy in the semi-finals? Well, that's why he's in the last 4.
174.
62 for a break of throw. Treble 14. Oh, great dart. 2 10s for a break. No.
I'm amazed that second dart going at the double 10. It was such a good marker. Mensah frustrated there, created an opportunity to have 2 massive scores. This is a good marker, double 8, just over the top. Great dart from Raymond.
What a chance that was for Suljovic. He knows it as well. Straight back though, look at this.
140.
Great visit from Mensah there. It'd have been easy to be frustrated with that last leg, but he's just got straight stuck into this next leg.
45.
All with the darts so far. There have been glimmers though. Certainly for Suljovic on that previous visit.
140.
Just reaching for that last one, wasn't he?
Yeah, he does tend to do that on his last dart now and then. He's always, his back leg comes up, but it's just the way he throws. It's
140.
Oh, go on.
quality for Mensah. It'd been easy to be disappointed with the 2 darts he missed for the break, but he's put in a quality leg. 9 darts for home, 41 remaining.
85. Mensah required 41.
There we see it. He was trying to place it in the bed, wasn't he? Anyway, 14s.
13.
That is a surprise. That's 3 darts, double 14 for Mensah now has been missed. Very unlike him, but time on his side in this leg.
Backs of time.
Back on 2.
Barney's miles off here.
99. Mensah required 28. Game shown in the 6th leg.
3-3.
And Suljovic, 7th leg, Raymond.
Normal service resumed there on double 14 for Mensah, and still no breaks to throw.
It's a good match though, this, isn't it? It's a good match.
Yeah, they've settled in now.
60.
First couple of legs were a bit twitchy, but they're finding that triple 20 now. I'm surprised, Mensah settled really well, because it was a big game for him. Everybody touted him to do well as well, so
59.
he's living up to the bill.
Great darts from Barney.
34.
Oh, they're going blow for blow.
140.
Mensah a little frustrated with that last start. He was open to just feather it over the top of the max.
You don't sense he'd be very good at poker.
No, definitely not, definitely not. He shows his emotions, that is for sure.
100. Raymond, you require 167.
Great start. Treble 19 would leave bullseye, not this time.
99.
There was no pressure on Raymond to take out the shot there. Mensah on 202. He's going to put some pressure on this shot, that's for sure. They go bull last start.
83. Raymond, you require 68.
Great start. This for another hold and throw.
It is a race to 11 for a place in the Champions League final. Barney 4, Suljovic 3, but it's the Austrian with the darts.
Solid opening session there. The big opportunity, obviously, in leg 5 for Mensah. He missed the 2 at double 10. So he'll want a solid leg here just to hold his throw. Let's put the pressure back on Raymond's throw.
44.
If Barney can get ahead, Jadiki can just storm through, because he's not been put under any pressure yet. He's had 3 wins, Suljovic, but 3 easy wins.
Yeah, he may well do. I mean, he stormed ahead of Adrian Lewis this afternoon, but, you know, Mensah's in a lot better form than Adrian. Adrian lacking a bit of match practice.
100.
But he is a good front runner, Raymond. He's very much a confidence player. If he's out in front, he'll be confident, and he seems really determined. So Mensah want to stick with him.
Barney averaging just south of 93. Suljovic, a very solid 101. But that doesn't matter. It's the legs that matter.
Require 136.
Yeah, of course. Mensah's 6 at the 136. Triple 20 the last start to leave double 18.
60.
Showing a lot more signs of frustration, Mensah, tonight. He was very chilled out in the group. That's a 3rd or 4th occasion he's been muttering away to himself after a loose start.
61.
Well, he came here on his Champions League debut under no pressure really yesterday. 2 wins out of 2 through to the semi-final, so double 14 here. His favourite double, 1 more dart at it to level the semi.
48.
No, but he'll be back. And then this afternoon he knew he was through to the semi-final, so again no pressure on him. But right now, with 3 wins out of 3, suddenly people are talking about him, and he'll be thinking, my goodness me, I could 60. Be in a TV final here.
Yeah, definitely, you know, but pressure comes with success. He's on double 14. It's maybe the 8th or 9th time he's missed a double 14. He's normally very prolific.
Game shot on the 8th leg.
He tidies up on double 7. Another hold of for Mensah.
Game on. 100.
There it is. Just 3 at double 14 before finding that double 7. Oh yes! His 19th of the tournament, his 4th of the semi-final. To put the pressure on Barneveld, who has the darts in this leg.
A big visit for Mensah. He's looked the more likely to break the Raymond throw than the other way round. And he's a big score here, and he's got the dart in his leg. Another one. He's in a great position.
99.
Barney shaking his head a lot, and he admitted this afternoon that he was tired having to come back and play last night, having produced his best darts in the afternoon against MVG, and I wonder if he's suffering the same this evening.
Yeah. Obviously he won his game in the afternoon yesterday. He struggled last night. He's won his game this afternoon, but he's not got out the blocks great here. His average dropping down to below 90 now.
17 now for tops. This is to break the throw.
62.
He'll be back.
Yeah, he's played a great leg here. Raymond on 2-2-5, 12 darts thrown as well. Poor leg from Raymond.
90. Mencia require 20.
This could be a significant moment if Suljovic can hit that double 10, now the double 5.
He
has done.
Great dart from Mencia. It's never easy when you come inside on the double 10 going up to double 5. But he tidied that up, and there's the first breaker throw. That's what it means to him.
Game on.
Oh, yes! For the second leg in a row, he starts with 3 perfect darts. He fancies this.
100.
Slowly starting to take control now, Mencia. There's only obviously 1 leg difference, but he's just looking more solid, more prolific on the scoring and the finishing.
97.
How hard is it to play a big game in the afternoon and then play another one in the evening?
Yeah, it is really tough. You've got to sort of regroup, and the games get obviously tougher at night because you're in the latter round. You've just got to spend your time wisely in between. Each player will have their routine. Mencia will be experienced with this, so he's gone to the latter stage on the European tours many a time, and we play games in the afternoon, then a trio of games at night, so this won't be new to him, just a bit of a longer format.
Barney crosses the road to the hotel, freshens up, and then he's straight back on the practice board. He needed that to put the pressure on Suljovic. He's looking at 1-2-4, 14 for bull or treble, leaving double 11 for a 1-2-4, just south of his favourite double, but just wide of the bed.
Good finish for Raymond. I seem to recall him taking this out on 3 occasions in the Grand Slam of Darts against myself a couple of years ago. He does like this finish. Not to be this time.
57. Mencia require 22.
Surely a formality for Mencia. This is right next to his favourite.
Game Sean at 75.
Straight in there.
Barney hasn't had a dart at a double since the break. Since he held for 4-3 and they went off stage, he has really struggled with his scoring.
Yeah, and as you pointed out, Vass, for the first time in this tournament, we saw a little bit of head shaking from Raymond. Mencia will want to jump all over that.
This is more like it. That's more like it, Barney.
He needed that, Raymond, just to sort of lift his spirits a bit. He seemed just a bit frustrated with how he's performed from the break. As you said, Vass hasn't even had a dart at a double, so he needed that big score.
All of those 9 darts at a double coming in the first 7 legs for Barneveld. Suljovic has missed 6 since the break, but hasn't needed to hit them. Barney should have a double here, though. Seventeens the shot.
97. Raymond, you require 81.
Look at maybe triple 15, triple 19. He's gone triple 19. Gambling on Mencia not taking out the 167. This would be a sucker punch.
I think he went for treble 10, but missed the 10 and hit the 15. That was miles away.
Gamble's paid off. Yeah, he maybe should have gone with his. You know, normally go 12 with your second dart to give the shot the ball. Then sort of 167. He took a gamble. It's paid off, so he's got to put it away now.
Well, that's blocking it.
but that's brilliant.
Raymond Barneveld, 12th leg, Menson at throw.
Barney holds his throw, but must find a way to break. First one in the treble.
Important leg for Raymond, though. We spoke earlier about you don't want Menzel to get out in front. You've seen what he did to Gary Anderson, Peter Wright, and Dave Chisnall in his group games. He got out in front, and only Peter sort of got back at him, and then the other two had a sniff. So he needs to stick with him, Raymond.
Well, the crowd are trying to G him up. Shout the Barney Army.
Surely Raymond should have switched that last start. It looked no way through, and he didn't even move along the hockey. Inkling of a chance for Raymond here with a big score. We need another one.
100.
Just 100 though.
Yeah, that first start, opened up the bed beautifully for him. I thought at least 140 was coming there, and so straight back in there.
100. Mensier require 133.
I think Mensier will have 6 of this.
Well, Barney's shown precious little evidence that he's in the sort of form to take out 154, but it's the sort of thing that if he can do it, it might just light the fire.
Yeah, exactly. Sometimes you just need one of those big shots to G you up and just to refocus yourself.
Has to start with a treble 20 and doesn't.
58. Mensier require 40.
Missed by a long distance on both of those, but not on that. And he moves closer and closer. Mensah. Suljovic follows in the ton 40 from Barney. Keeps the pressure on. That second dart from Barneveld, just falling short. We've seen that from him a lot in this match.
Yeah, definitely. But he did manage to get the third one in, over the top. I was expecting to switch, but it was a good third dart. He's under pressure, Raymond, in this leg. Every time he throws, Raymond now knowing it meant a second break, and he may pull away.
3 ton 40s. 81 left. This is more like it.
Yeah, that's what Raymond needs, a confident hold here. Just clean up the leg now, and then needs to pressure the Mensa throw.
Raymond, you require 81.
19s and 12s. Treble 10. Yeah, he missed the 10 again.
49.
Double 16 when he comes back.
Little head shake there from Raymond, but he's got 3 darts, double 16. He should be closing the gap now to 1.
Raymond, you require 32.
Should tidy this up. And does.
Show on the 13th leg. Raymond Barneveld, 14th leg, and Mensa with 2 first.
Last leg now for a second break.
55.
Raymond attack the Mensa throw now. If he can get that break back, he'll come out after the break with the darts.
There's one in.
100.
He'd have loved to see another one in, but 45 advantage. Suljovic hasn't really looked like being broken.
100.
Not yet.
Big score from Raymond here will give him a big chance.
60.
Again, that first start dropping low made it awkward. Maybe switch to 19s. Would have been better. Cagey this leg. It's a better visit.
He's only had one so far this match, one maximum. That is his 14th, 140. Oh, he needed that. What a good time to throw a ton 80.
What a visit from Suljovic that is. Just when Raymond thought this could be the leg where he breaks. A 180 to leave 68. He'll get at least one dart at the double. One dart in his favourite double 14.
14.
Is this the chance for Barneveld to break? Treble 13 for double 16. 2 darts at double 16 to level the semi-final at 7 legs apiece. Oh, he's missed them.
Mencia required 28.
He's hit it 5 times out of 13 attempts. The double 14, make that 5 out of 14. For the double 7s, his friend. And he's just 3 away from the... Right then. Suljovic with 3 more practice darts, and then
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. 15th leg, Raymond to throw first. Game on.
he will watch Raymond van Barneveld get this 15th leg underway and know that he
57.
is 3 legs away from the biggest win, the biggest final of his career.
Yeah, without doubt. Menzo as well will be saying to himself, just hold your throw 3 times and you're there. But you know, he'll look to break the Raymond van Barneveld throw again, just to give him that luxury of a 2-break cushion.
35.
So what can he do in the break, Barney, to try and address these problems that he's had? The fact that he looks flat, the fact that he's not scoring as heavily as we used to seeing from him.
96.
He's just got to, you know, it's the last, what was it, 8 legs left max. He's just got to give it everything, and he's got to take the positive from the negative. He's not playing well, but he's still only 1 break of throw down. He's still well in this game.
37.
And maybe Mencio not being in a major semi-final freak, he's only played in 2 major semi-finals. Can he just test that inexperience?
99.
Well, first things first for Barneveld, hold your throw.
44.
Not a great visit. Big score here for Suljovic. Could put him on the brink of the final.
Yeah, definitely. Awkward finish waiting for Raymond. 1-8.
100.
He'd have been hoping for a turn 40.
110's a nice finish if Menzo gets a crack. He could stay on the same target.
88. And she require 110.
Just the 1 treble needed. Treble 18. Oh, double 15 he's left. And he's hit. And he's broken the Barneveld throw again. And now, Mensur Suljovic of Austria is 2 legs away from the Champions League final.
As that second break broke the resolve of Raymond. Massive double 15 from Mensur, and he's got that luxury of the double break. And we've touched on how well he leads from the front in all his group games. It's a big ask for Raymond now.
97.
Oh, he knows how big that was. The 110 checkout, the double 15, the double break.
47.
And Barney struggling again. Just 47 with his first 3 darts in this leg. And the worse Barney throws, the more
59.
Mensah will believe it's his game.
Definitely. Mensah 2 legs away now from another major final. His biggest payday and that Grand Slam of darts spot. He's just got to stay focused. Raymond offering very little against the Mensah throw.
Yeah, and so say all of us. Well, Barney with a little sniff in this leg.
60.
Only 60 from Suljovic. So Barney's basically nicked the darts.
Yeah, definitely. It's a good visit. An instant break back now. Just give Mensah a bit of food for thought.
I think he has to win this leg, Barneveld.
Yeah, we always say, stating the obvious, but you just keep your opponent away from, keep your opponent 2 legs away, still got a lot to do.
60.
When they get within 1, chances are these top class players will produce a 12-15 data to get them over the line.
Tops for Barneveld to break straight back.
37.
Oh, that was a long way away. He knows it.
Although Raymond's got 3 more at the tops, he could have done with hitting that with his first dart. Just a little bit of a spark. He's going to be under pressure now.
138. Raymond will require 40.
So Tops under pressure this time.
Hits
it. Well done. One of those breaks has been retrieved. Must hold here. It goes without saying.
Good response from Raymond there. I was a bit concerned he was shaking his head. Would he have just let Mensah run away with this? But that was a great leg of dart, and the double top there, bang in the middle.
And a good start to this one with a ton 40.
80.
He's only been broken once, Mensah Suljovic, in this semi-final, and he doesn't like it.
It was definitely an expression of just sheer frustration. He got the double break and he just wanted to consolidate it. Very disappointed, but he's still got that 1 break, he's still got the lead. He's just got to keep his focus.
He'd have been 10-6 up, 4 up with 5 to play. You'd fancy him.
Yeah, definitely a massive cushion. But as long as he's still on 9, keeps Raymond away, keeps Mensah still 2 legs away from the match.
Barney's on a finish. On the big one. Which we have seen taken out this weekend. Adrian Lewis did it about this time yesterday. 2 of those. And a bullseye for a 170 to raise the roof.
21.
Adrenaline, but they didn't need to go for it, but I think he would have spurred him on had he hit it. It's not going to be under massive pressure, so you'd fancy Raymond to tidy up with 49 now.
Raymond, you require 49.
17 for double 16. 2 darts at it to move to within 1 leg. Oh, he's still battling, Barney. He's still fighting. He's still believing. The crowd, if he can hear them, the far side of his earplugs, the crowd are trying to lift him.
Yeah, of course. Touched on by Paul earlier in the studio. Raymond wears the earplugs just to keep his focus, to blank anything out. He's just zoning on the dartboard. Raymond persisting with the triple 20 when he drops just below it. Maybe a switch there would have been a better option.
Two steady tons from Suljovic. This would hurt. Just the ton 40. And Barney keeps pace. Every visit becomes important at this stage of a semi-final.
Definitely. Raymond leaving 3:01 there. He knows he can just stay on the 20. There's no switching needed to leave a 3-dart finish.
There's one. Another one.
100.
To leave 161, but not to be. One match into his Crystal Palace career. I think Roy Hodgson will be disappointed to see signs like that. Suljovic leaves 77 to move to the brink. That's a good switch.
96.
That's what you've been asking him to do for 3 or 4 legs.
Yeah, I've been going on, but I just think the dart's been kicking up, making it awkward for him. There's Mensah, 2 darts. Massive dart this now.
2 tens for his 10th leg. Gets them! There's the hold. Suljovic 1 leg away from the final.
A big deep breath there when he came back from winning that leg. If you want to do it in this leg now,
he did tell us he's got no chance of winning this title. I think that was tongue-in-cheek.
definitely. I think he's the only one who feels that way. We've all been saying in the studio how he's looked the part up there and he's looked quality, and this semi-final just it hasn't fazed him. Even the little frustrating times he's missed doubles, he's recomposed himself and he's doing it again now.
Barneveld fans will hope he can just hold his throw here
82.
and then find a way to break. Perhaps the nerves will get to Suljovic if he has to throw for it. Peter Wright, of all people, missed 8 match darts for a place in the semi-final in what was effectively a quarter-final against Gary Anderson. 8 match darts, 7 in 1 leg.
Yeah, very uncharacteristic of Wrighty this afternoon.
30.
I think if Mensah gets himself in that position, though, he just seems so composed. I can't see him passing up the opportunity.
Only 30 from Barney in that last visit. Hasn't left himself on a finish.
100.
Suljovic wanted more than the ton.
Mensah will get a shot for the match, albeit a big one. We've seen him do it. I think he's done it in this competition already.
He has done a 157, exactly that,
100.
in his first match against Gary Anderson.
157.
So this is for a place in the final. No room for error. Treble 19. For tops, for a place in the final, for Mensah Suljovic. Oh, the width of a wire away.
When do we require 88?
Unbelievable effort there from Mensah. So unlucky. Just on the bottom wire of the double top. Double 7 now for Raymond to keep himself alive. Brilliant dart from Raymond Barneveld.
Quite brilliant. Amazing. Holds his throw. Holds his nerve. Right then, Suljovic. What have you got? Throwing for a place in the final. Crowd on their feet.
96.
Great last start for Suljovic there. You don't want to have that first hit with no treble. Look, here comes back Raymond.
139.
Came down there. I think he thought that second dart was a bit of a wobbler, and if he'd stayed up, he may have knocked it out.
How much are they enjoying themselves up there? This is what they live for, right?
Yeah, of course, there's no better feeling, but obviously someone in a couple of minutes' time is going to be very disappointed.
How about that? Mensur Suljovic with his 7th maximum. Puts himself 225 points away from the final. But back comes Barney!
This is quality. The pressure these guys are under now, this is just superb.
25-ball ball.
65.
Make sure he leaves a finish. Barney will hope to leave an easy finish, and he will. Right. Well, this is match point, but it's a long way away.
And it's on. Triple 20. Stay there. Another match start, double top. What a dart from Mensur Suljovic.
He's done it with a 160 checkout under all sorts of pressure. Can you believe it? Barney can't. I'm not sure Mensur can. Suljovic is through to the final. What a match and what a finish. Barneveld must have thought he was going to break back. Suljovic eyed up the 160. And then, cool as you like, dispatched the 2 treble 20s and the dart at double top to seal his place in the final.